So hello folks, in this video we are going to build a header. So while building header, I'll be using few smaller elements which you may not be aware of. So nothing to worry, I'll tell you how those elements are useful in our case. So let's start. First we'll open the VS Code and under that we have empty index.html as usual. Now let's start with the starter template. Here I'll first create section tag. Under that, I'll create the main tag. Now, as the tag represents itself, it says main. So it represents the main container of the app. Under that, I'll create nav. Right. So let's use the shorthand again here, as we have been using throughout this course. So I'll write nav, and under that, I want UL, and then I want four LIs. So LI into four, and each LI should have an empty anchor element. Let's click enter, and we have this layout. Great. Now, while creating the nav bar for redirecting the users to different pages, we should always use nav. As I told you already, the tags, the semantic tags should be used the way they are defined. This is better for SEO optimization and other stuff, which you'll know by time. So here I'll write nav bar. Let's move ahead. So here, for example, I'll write okay, so I'll write here home. We have about, then we have products, then we have contact us. Right. Now let's say in the browser, I'll hit go live as we are using the live server here, and we see these four links. But this is not looking like the header. This is because of the styles. So I'll be injecting few styles here. Nothing to worry about the styles as we haven't started the CSS tutorial yet. I'll first write the container here. So this is a way of writing styles. This represents the class dot. I'll write display of flex, right? I'll justify content of center and align items of center. And in the body tag, we want an inline styles of margin 0 pixels and padding of 0 pixels. This will remove the extra default padding and margin from our app, right? Here, I'll write class and then I'll write container. Now we have anchor tag. For anchor tag, I don't want text decoration. So I'll say none. Let's say in the browser. So as you can see, this has come in the center by applying few styles. Now, as you can see, we see this dot. We have already removed the text decoration. As you can see, this underline thing. Right. Now let's remove the list style. I'll write list style and then none. And now we don't have those ugly dots. Now for the anchor tag, I'll write a margin left of 20 pixels. Each anchor tag will have a spacing. Right. Now, here we have the navbar. Here I'll write, it's better to write here actually, a background of gray. Now here we have a margin of 0 pixels and a padding of 0 pixels. Now, as you can see, this has removed the extra space from the container itself. Now let's increase the height a bit. It will be kind of 57 pixels. Now the anchor tag should have a color of white. I'm writing wheat, it's white. Great. Now as you can see, this has started to look better, right? So don't you worry about the styles for now. Just focus on the HTML part, like how we are creating the layouts. Simple, easy layouts. Right, so we are pretty much done about the nav bar. This is how a nav bar is being created. Now let's say a few other tags which you may require while building large apps, right? Let's move with the other stuff. So after that, we can have article tag, right? First, I'll write few things and then I'll explain what is this. So we have a P tag here, and we will write a latest discovery, for example, latest discovery, right? And here I'll write a P tag, and lorem 23. It's too big. I'll write lorem 12. And here we have click here, for example, to see the entire content. Now, article tag, guys, is being used when you want to show articles, blog posts, write news stories on your website. If you are working on such kind of website where you need to show articles, blog posts, right, forum posts, and such stuff, you should always go for article tags. Like you can map the items and then you can show each articles. These are very useful again as the tag, like it will be helpful in the SEO stuff and other stuff which are being required by the browsers. Right. It will be easy to identify basically. Great. So this is about the article tag. Right. So let's say in the browser, what do we see? We have the test discovery. We have this like a text as we have written, and then we have click here to see the entire content. Right. So we're done with the article tag. Let's say the address tag. This is the article tag. Now here we have address tag. So if your website, like if you want somewhere to put an address of your maybe user or like yourself, or if you want to show a feedback, you've often seen on the websites, the users are showing their feedback of the website, like what others users have like told about their app, like the app is very beautiful, very impressive and stuff like that. So there you may use address tag. So let's say address tag first. Here I'll write, for example, name John Doe. I'll hit Command C 3 times. Now here I'll write email johndoe@gmail.com, and here I'll write address. Right here I'll write, for example, Newtown 214/A, comma Kolkata, and this is it. Right. Let's say in the browser, what do we see? Let's hit save and let's open the browser. Let's keep an horizontal tag here. Right. Now let's say here, like we have a name. Now, as you can notice, one thing that we have few styles applied on the address tag. To better visualize this, let's start here with the div tag instead of address tag. Now you see it will be a normal, like a normal looking elements, right? Let's make it h1. Let's paste here. But as soon as we convert this to address tag, it will get some default styles. Right. As you can see, some italic and some padding, spacing, all these things are auto applied. You can also create these things by using div and applying certain styles. But again, like the tag should be used as they're meant for. Right. So we're done with the address tag here. Now the last thing here is a footer tag. So here, let's go with the footer tag. So again, footer tag is used when you want to build the footer of your app. Footer, footer. Okay, let's go with footer. Right. So let's write something here. For example, I'll write a p tag and let's apply some styles to the footer. Footer tag, for example. I'll write a dot here. I'll say that position will be fixed. Bottom will be like 10 pixels. Width would be 100%. And then we have a display of flex, a justify content of center. Don't worry, guys. I'll teach you everything about the styles. Nothing to worry. I'll write a class and then footer tag. Right, we won't say anything as we haven't written anything here. Let's go move ahead. So I'll write ampersand copy colon. Here I'll write my, for example, web app, comma, all rights reserved. As you can see, this thing, right? So you see this C, like you have often seen on the websites using this C tag, right, in the footer. So this is basically used when you want to make a copyright. This is kind of C, right? Now the styles have made the footer to appear in the center. Right. Now let's see one more thing. So instead of using p tag here, we can go ahead with small tag. Now small is another tag which has some default styles. Right. Let's say it. As you can see, it has made the text looking very small, right? But again, you can you can again do with the p tag. Here, I'll write p tag. All okay, sorry. It's like all rights reserved. It's your wish. You can also write a p tag here and then apply certain styles. For example, I'll write styles and then font size. I'll write 10 pixels. You can see that it has converted to smaller text. I'll write 20 pixels. No, it's too much. 14 pixels. Yeah, this sounds great. Right, again, so like in this video, we have learned about footer tag. We give me a sec, guys. Small. We have small tag here as well. So this is footer tag and this is small tag. So this is pretty much it about this video, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.